Okay? So, I want only volunteers to come and do this. So you put over here, and like this, without letting it go, you have to jump, and you have to jump the coin without letting go your feet. Yes? Do you want to try it? I know that you already have black beans, so be careful with the gases, okay? I don't know, it's connected. Everything is about 8 years from now. I'm a next youth pastor, so I established an organization called named Nueva Generación. We go into the public schools to teach about character development, and we use the Bible a lot, So from there, I'm reaching kids, and they are attending to the small groups that we have. We have big events. We already finished, and you're going to see the video. One of them, we finished an event about 900 students attended. We make it with some schools, and the purpose is to connect youth to education. So basically that's what we do. So, getting to the point of my family, let me tell you a little bit about my testimony. So I started like 17 years of age, like most of you, started to serve the Lord in a music band that we recorded like about three albums. Most of the songs went to all Latin America and still are over there. And we were, invited to many places to go and went to other places and other countries. But one day we were invited, and the guy that has the agenda invited us to be in a retreat in Poctum. It's another city-state from the city-state that we live in Antigua, Guatemala. So it was in Petén. Do you, raise your hand, do you know the Mayan ruins in Tikal? Have you ever seen it by any chance? No? The Mayan ruins? The pictures, yes? Okay, yeah. So a lot of you. So it's almost the town that we were going. I was almost near and close by to over there. So what happened was, in my youth group, only the guys were really committed to serve the Lord. I guess, I don't know, most of the time the girls are more committed, and I don't know why are so we empty-headed that we don't understand that we need to do that. But in my youth group, it was the opposite thing. So the guys were more committed. So, we wanted to date some girls, but the girls were, partying and stuff, so it was kind of difficult. So we went to this part of near the in the Mayan ruins, and I met these two girls, 30 years of age, single, and they were serving the Lord as missionaries. One from Puerto Rico and the other one from Guatemala. And these two girls, it shocked my life completely. And I asked them, why are you here? You're sacrificing everything. And they said, it's because guys do not attend the calling of the Lord in their lives. Oh man, that just entered into my soul, to my heart, everything. And what happened was that I really committed to God that day. And I said, God, if you're calling me to nations, here's my life, here's everything. And then we finished the group. The group finished. I went to Mexico, and I lived in Mexico for a few months. Then coming back, and I was hired by the government to be involved in the character development. The gangs in Guatemala are big, more than 200,000 gang members in the area of Guatemala City. So she wanted to prevent the gangs to race. And let me tell you a story. In the school that I was, assigned, and I know you like it. After a while, then I went to the mission field to Turkey, and I was planning missionary to go to the Muslim world over there. And what happened was that I was getting married. About 3 months before the wedding, we found out that my fiancé had a tumor. inside of the brain. Big tumor, like the size of like this. To make it short, she died 3 months before the wedding. And for me, it was a shock. One of the biggest questions that I had that day was, I remember that was the 4 p.m. in the afternoon. I was in the emergency room, and before that happened, the Lord gave me a verse in Psalms 91. And when I read it, I said, Lord, what do you mean? Like, doesn't make sense, this sense in the situation that I'm living. It's for her, and I felt, I don't know how to explain it, but it was an encounter with him, and he said to me, it's not for her, it's for you. And I understand that he was telling me that I have to give her away, and I did. Like 2 hours later, she died, and he took it. One of the biggest questions that I had when I was there was this, and this is a challenge that I'm going to make for you. And the question was, God, there is not a lot of people in my country who wanted to go to the mission field, at least to the Muslim world doesn't. What is the point? I'm here. I want to go, and I was struggling for that. Instead of going and saying, I quit, I don't want to be Christian anymore, I said, no, I'm going to believe you, I'm mad with you, but I'm going to follow you. So the Lord sent me to Antigua, Guatemala, in the place that I'm at. I met Jeff, I met Jeff, and other people, very nice people. And Antigua, Guatemala for me was the refuge. And then, the Lord started the process of healing for two years. And I put my idea and my desire to go to the Muslim world just an aside. And I didn't know really his plans. I didn't ask why, but I asked, what is your purpose in all of this meanwhile? Sometimes when we have problems, instead of saying, I hate my father, I don't get along with my father, or my sister, or my brother, instead of saying that, why am I with this family? Instead of saying that, you have to say, what is the purpose that I'm with this family? Maybe my father is a drunk, my own father. And I was raised in a family that, my father was a drunk, and he was hitting my mother. You just hit a girl, the girl is like so delicate that she flies, 10 meters. And so don't touch the girls. I'm just saying that. I saw my mother flying several times. Yeah, she wasn't not Wonder Woman. But that happened. Then, this girl from Canada. And last maybe, we dated maybe only 5 or 6 months, and then we got married. Because we're ready. We're ready for that. And thank God, what a blessing. Then, when I was settled in my marriage, we started Nueva Generación 8 years ago. With the same idea that we started, with the government. But we started in Antigua, Guatemala. We started with 700 students. And it started like growing and growing and growing. So by this time, we have more than 15 schools in the area that have this program. And also, we have an extension in all the city states in Guatemala. Also, we have from the village. He translated all the message, and more than 32 teenagers of that town accepted Christ. And he translated all over it. And he knew about it because he was translated. So he made like an altar call. We came and we started praying for them and stuff. And right now, we have a teacher in Ghana that is giving the classes. About 300 students in a week, they are receiving this kind of class. So anyways, we know about that movie, but I like the third one so much. When the episode 1 came, I just said to my girls, I don't know if you're going to understand this, but your father needs to go to see that movie. But then I went to see episode 1 and episode 2 and the episode 3. All of you understands about legacy. Raise your hand. All of you, huh? Who understands about legacy? Yeah, this movie is a legacy. You're watching it, and your fathers, I hope your parents already watch it, and it's like a transmission from parents to grandsons and all over. You understand that? Yeah? Can we put this on? This is my kind of my national anthem, universal national anthem. So if you put your hand like this song? Yep. Let's hear this, please. I hope. So if you haven't seen it, just go to the movies because they're 3D right now and just be fun. But I'm not promoting this movie. The point is this. We're in a church. We're in a church that has a legacy. I mean, yesterday we were seeing about the 50 years, of this church, about the missionaries and stuff. And yesterday I took a picture with the first missionary lady that had this church. I mean, and maybe they're wondering, oh, me, the Lord is going to use me. Like, yes, He's going to use you. Don't be a knucklehead. Yes, I'm speaking to you. And some of you maybe they're thinking, oh, I don't have any talent. I didn't have any talent. I just went for it, I just tried it out. I'm going to play a song right now, and then I'm going to end, and then we're going to have questions and answers. But one of the things that I want to give you, or tell you, and to impart you, or empower you, or whatever you want to say, it's this: hey guys, wake up. There is a lot of teenagers outside. I'm meeting a lot of guys, missionaries from this church reports, amazing things that are doing. So it's like you. Don't wait right now, like in a few years I'm going to go to Swaziland or to Guatemala to do something. Just start right now. And try to figure out, play the guitar if you like it, go to do this small group and whatever, and then you're going to discover your gifts. If you don't try it out, you will not figure out. I mean, I didn't know. I have a bachelor degree in theology. I have a bachelor degree in sword legal translator. It's to translate Spanish to English.
Sueños que tuve ayer y metas por realizar, algunas llegan a su etapa final. Y si algo nuevo aprendí, Jesús es mi meta final, y es algo más que un sentimiento intelectual. And then the chorus says, goes like this. Te seguiré, oh Señor, te amaré con todo mi corazón, hasta decir como tu siervo Pablo, la carrera he acabado y la victoria ya la he ganado. And it goes again. Can you help me with your hands at least, like in the chorus part, and say, te seguiré, oh Señor. Maybe you don't understand it.